Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing. Yeah, my husband would be calling me when I'm about to get started. Can you hear me?
Keep going.
See ya, love you, bye.
Love you too, bro.
Happy whatever day it is you're watching this video. I hope you're having an incredible day. I am hoping and praying that this video setup is accurate because I've been having a few issues. I got a new camera, you know, to add to my videography and photography equipment so that I can be a bit more efficient. And I have to tell you that it has not necessarily been like the best experience in getting this stuff set up, so I'm still getting smart on some of the things that I purchased. I also wanted to tell you guys that you can probably hear the wind. Can you hear that? Maybe, maybe not. But like while I was getting set up, literally a tree just collapsed, and it was both scary and beautiful all at the same time. And throughout this archery practice session, you may see me respond in a weird way to the anticipation of maybe another tree falling, because they are literally having a very, very deep conversation, moving back and forth, making sure that they touch each other. It is a lot going on in the forest right now. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and walk down to make sure that my GoPro is actually recording. I will be right back, guys. I am actually dedicating this video to my uncle. I unfortunately lost my uncle a few months ago to a lymphoma, so a cancer, and it was a lot for me. I actually didn't realize it would impact me as deeply, and I'm actually at a loss of words. Just know that it was a lot for me. It triggered a lot of goodness though. From introspection to reflection to questioning, why am I doing what I don't enjoy doing, especially if it does not align with purpose and passion. There should be the existence of both when you are investing your time into doing something for a company, for an organization, for a cause, for yourself. And so, although it was not ideal, losing my uncle was not ideal, I am dedicating this video to him because he invested in my future when I was a little girl. And every single time I would call him about something, he would know exactly what to say. He showed up for me in ways that, honestly, I did not expect. So here's to you, Uncle Rossi. And by the way, I am also, because I was so moved by all of this, and I'm gonna say the fallout of really losing him and what it meant for me, I was actually invited to be a part of a fundraising activity for the Lymphoma and Leukemia Society. And because I don't believe in happenstance, I was like, oh my gosh, count me in. And the interesting thing is I was nominated by someone I hadn't talked to in a very long, actually, I don't think I've talked to her since college. And it was a random message that she sent to me on LinkedIn about it. And I was like, girl, you have no idea like what I have been through in the last couple of months. So I love for you to support the cause, guys. Okay, enough talking now. I'm gonna get to archery. I guess when I say it like that, it sounds a bit disingenuous, but know that that's not what it is. I just, I don't like to say it, stay in a place that makes me sad. First shot of the day. I am shooting at a little bit over 18 meters. So I'd say roughly around maybe 19 meters. I'm preparing for an indoor competition. What am I saying? Removing the stand. I think that went into the red, top target, red area, 6 o'clock, I think. I was shaking a bit there, guys. I'm still recovering from overdoing it 2 days ago. I know some people are going to say, you really need to pin that hair back. For competition, guys, I will. I promise you. I'm going to wear a hat, actually. So I'm not necessarily distracted by everything that's going on. I heard indoor competitions can be a bit noisy, and I do get nervous. So I'll be wearing a hat. I don't know. When I'm creating content, I like to feel good. And for me, that is, you know, showing up how I want to feel. So I show up looking good. Oh gosh, guys, I should have let down. You know, you should, if you're young and you're watching this video, don't take for granted how fit you are when you're young. When I was younger, I mean, I worked out, but I didn't really work out a lot. But my core was extremely strong. Now, you know, I've lived a little. I haven't been consistent with my workout. My core is showing up differently. And I have a reformer, a Pilates reformer downstairs in the basement. And I'm like, I need to get back to that. 2025 is demanding a different Dominique. I torqued the bow. I felt it. And it's because I was choking the bow. Don't choke the bow. My trainer was like, you know what, Dominique, you have to allow the bow to do what it has been engineered to do. And I said, oh my gosh, what a revelation. I could be embarrassing myself, guys, but let me tell you, I love my Matthews Tidal bow. Isn't it gorgeous? It's gorgeous, but it is heavy when it comes to just holding weight. So it takes more than just mental strength. It also takes a little physical strength. What I've experienced is it's like mostly core. It has been demanding my core to show up more often. And I don't know if, you know, that is an indicator of poor posture or good posture. I don't know, but what I do know is that your core has to be tight. It has to be strong. I felt good about that one. I don't know exactly where it went, but so it looks like I'm consistently shooting left, which is, you know, expected because I have a bad habit of choking the bow, or in other words, exercising control, which doesn't work for you in archery. All right, so let's go retrieve our arrows. So I don't think that was a bad first session of the day. It's not like exactly what I prefer, but it's not a bad session. I've come a long way in a short amount of time. But one of the things that I've been working on is improving how I raise and draw the bow. Right now, it feels a bit disconnected. And I think maybe it's because I'm thinking about like every move that I make. So if I look a bit disconnected or absent of rhythm, archery rhythm, is because I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. A lack of archery rhythm. I was just talking to my husband yesterday about indoor comps that are happening actually the end of this month. And I'm trying to decide if I want to compete in my glasses or in my contacts. I can't wear my contacts all day because they dry out, unfortunately. So I have to make a decision relatively soon, because he's like, you know, if you're gonna wear your contacts, then you need to start training with your contacts. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. He likes to be right, you know. I don't know. I'm still uncertain about this rest. Gosh, I was shaking. You know what? Starting today, I am gonna be working on my core, because this is just ridiculous. It's actually embarrassing. Guys, I definitely have to take a break. Okay, this is probably gonna be the last session, because I am definitely showing my physical capacity, or lack thereof. But we got this. We got this. We got this. I'm gonna try something different here. So bear with me, guys. Don't laugh if I screw it up. You know what? That's probably what I need to do. Let's try it again. Shout out to Rob. Rob was like, either you want to be an athlete or, you know, just a person who shoots a bow. And man, that hit me in a positive way. Obviously, it's like, you know, what do you really want to do with what you're doing, Dominique? One more, guys. I think I at least got a bullseye out of that. It felt that way. Whew. All right. Oh man, I have some flyaways. What is this? But I did get a 9, close to the bullseye, and I guess technically it hit the line of the bullseye. So I think we can count that. I really do.